is the fourth day of the new apprentice, and in order to design better, we are bringing them for an experiential learning here at APV, or modular cabinetry. I want the apprentice to see how handleless and soft closing mechanisms are made. Mechanisms such as these. The best way to build or to design is actually to know how connections are made and how things are built. We can present our clients modular cabinetries that are sized to fit, as well as details such as our laminate. So I'm having them ask questions so that they will understand, and they can even talk to clients. Yes, ma'am, these things are possible with your designs because we actually know how they are built. Laminate that can be used as whiteboard or graphic coat. So we're asking the sales team give information. Thank you very much, APV. Pick settings that it should be using your GPU. This is our sample blueprint. It's already set, right? There are already views there. Go to the SketchUp model. Right-click the kitchen. Make component. Put the project title first. Right-click the component. Save as. And then save it in a folder in your desktop. Inside that folder and save. Shift S so you can see the whole model. Can you see it? And then make it colored. There. So everything's selected on that wall. Right click, do the same thing. Right click, save as. Just press enter. It's gonna go to the same folder. How organized our model is. If it's too heavy per floor, do it by room. If it's too heavy per room, do it by component. Technique, because I organized the folders, just go to your tags on the left side. Turn off architectural, everything except interiors. Okay, more. Same thing only for carpentry, huh? For bathroom, whole bathroom, and then term it, because we will put it as bathroom details. The only problem with that one is there's no tiles that was modeled. So hold down shift and select all the internal walls. Okay. One more. And then paste in place. You remember the shortcut? Then add shift. Now turn that whole group into a component. The viewport. Go to SketchUp model. Our template. Right click that stair. Relink model. Laundry cabinet. Yeah. And now you will see the model has changed. Let's go 1:20. Then zoom to extents again. Okay, check if it's still 1:20. If I change everything to one model, what do you think will happen? The same views. Let's do that. File, document setup, and click the SketchUp model to relink to kitchen. Make sure that these viewports are updated according to the view that you like. Isometry, top view, left and right. In this case, I have a view here that is front view for my kitchen and not necessarily the model's front view. The viewport to my left has a different style, so I go for B or pick style and just match the properties. Then I update the view in standard views if I don't have scenes. Afterwards, I make adjustments so that the isometry can be seen even with the same scale. And then I try to align the top view to the front view so that the measurements that the carpenter sees will be aligned with each other and therefore more beneficial and efficient. Just make sure that your scale is auto scale so that the dimension will follow the scale of the viewport. If you want to force it to another scale, then you can turn it off and choose a specific scale. However, be careful when you resize. I then duplicate the page and then relink each viewport to another model for another detailed view. Now, if you notice the isometry, there is a wall blocking it. So right-click and open with SketchUp. Shift-Q to place section and Shift-A to hide it. Shift-1 to create a new scene and right-click, rename the scene to front. Save and reload in SketchUp. Make sure to reset the camera views because it's now following the scene. Make it consistent by aligning the floors with each other. Use a simple line tool and press the arrow keys just to go down. So scenes are not just for visibility, you can also use it to save section locations and camera positions. In this case, we're going to group the walls we don't want to see. We're going to hide it and update the scene so that will show in layout as well. Layouts and setting up of scenes, don't forget to learn our tutorials in volume 1 and 2 to learn the interface as well as how to transfer the 3D model into 2D layout, because our workflow is not the layout software in itself, but how to work with SketchUp and layout in the lightest and fastest way possible, even without high budget specs of the computer. And then look for the total number of outlets up there, which is look like CO. There, equal, yes, enter. As you need. But even your switches actually need utility box. So plus number of switches. So you can assume 1 or 2 junction boxes per area. Center and pendant lamps, those are anything that's hanging or special lighting. You also need to add the center lamp of the sala. Just in case they won't buy a chandelier, we still have extra light to put there. Proof outlets, these are our outlet sa labas or wet areas that needs a cover. WP, meron ba? Yan, that one that says WP, those are weatherproof. Yes. Conduit 25 mm. 25 mm is 1 inch. And then this number 14, this is for the lighting.
Yes, sir.
You can actually put the number of linear meters. Then I assumed an average length per light, but it's not accurate. Since you have the drawings naman, it's better to do it exact. Yeah. Service drop number 8 is the standard.